Back to another album review. Today's review is on Yield by Pearl Jam. This is the fifth studio album from these guys. It was recorded by Nick DiDia at Studio X and Studio Litho in Seattle, and Dopo Studios and Southern Tracks in Atlanta. The album was self-produced with help from Brendan O'Brien, who mixed almost all the tracks at the aforementioned studios. The engineers were Matt Bales, Ryan Williams, and Sam Hofstede. The mastering took place at Rodney Hill's Master House. The album was released on February 3rd, 1998 on Epic Records. The band decided to go back to their roots with a heavier sound and less experimentation for this album. And now let's talk about the songs. The intro to this album is Brain of J. Just by listening to this song, you can clearly hear that these guys decided to incorporate more elements of garage rock. Granted, I listened to this album dozens of times over the years. The next track is Faithful. This track has more of a softer tone compared to the previous one. After that is No Way. Stone Gossard was the one who wrote this track. Next up is Given to Fly, which was released as a single on December 22nd, 1997. This ended up being the most popular single from this album. Up next is Wish List, which was released as a single on May 5th, 1998. Apparently, Eddie Vedder used an eval for his acoustic guitar solo on this track. He also said that this track is about him seeking fulfillment for wishes desired. That's followed by Pilot. This track ended up being a B-side on the Given to Fly single. We follow up with Do the Evolution, which was released as a promo single on February 3rd, 1998, the same day as the album. I read that Eddie said that this was his favorite track on the album, and it's also my favorite as well. This track received a music video and it's fully animated. It was directed by Todd McFarlane and Kevin Altieri. Todd is best known for creating Spawn, and Kevin is best known for his work on Batman the Animated Series. A link to the video will be in the description. Right after that is Red Dot. And the track listing has it represented by a red dot. And the track after that is MFC. Eddie said this track is about being in a car and getting away from a problem. What comes next is Low Light. Jeff Ament was a writer for this track. And what's next is In Hiding. This is one of my personal favorite tracks on this album. The second to last track is Push Me, Pull Me. Jeff wrote this track, but Eddie was the one who wrote the lyrics. It's also the only track on the album that was mixed by Nick DiDia. The outro is All Those Yesterdays. This track is followed by 63 seconds of silence, followed by a hidden bonus track called Hummus. When researching this album, I read that it was number 2 on the Billboard 200. It was also number 1 on the UK rock and metal albums, as well as in Norway, New Zealand, and Australia. The album was also certified double platinum in Canada, platinum in America, Spain, Australia, and New Zealand, and gold in the Netherlands, Poland, and the UK. Almost all the critics really liked this album. It's just that AllMusic thought the album was mediocre, and I'm not ashamed to say that critic in particular is a fucking moron. Now for my thoughts. I think this is a really good album. Not only is this a major improvement over no code, but I'd go as far as to call it, to say that it's even better than Versus and Vitalogy. Although no code was the lowest point for the band in terms of album quality, Yield proved that they can redeem themselves and continue to release banger music. Overall, I highly recommend this album. Now's the part where I question you. Have you listened to Yield? If so, what do you think about it? What's your favorite song from it? How do you think this album compares to its predecessors? Now, let me know in the comments. If you liked the video, be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Be sure to press the notification bell to notify of future videos. Thanks for watching, and I'll be back soon with another review.